Welcome back to my channels, babies. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn that bell so you know every time I upload a new video. And as you see by the title, I'm going to show you ladies how to make a frontal wig and also how to dye your hair and your frontal jet black without staining your lace using the watercolor method. So as you see on the screen, I am rubbing my hands through the most silkiest, softest bundles you could ever get in your life. This is 40-inch bundles, raw Indian, from my hair company at hollywoodbundles.co. It will be in the description below and also on the screen. As you can see, this is our pre-plucked frontals. Very, very gorgeous, raw Indian, pre-plucked, as I said, transparent lace. And I love my hair. I will never change my hair bender. Make sure you shop at Hollywood Bundles once again, and make sure you place your orders right now for our New Year's Eve hair sale. So I'm just showing y'all how everything is looking. I love my frontals, pre-plucked frontals to be exact. Now we're going to go in with the Got to Be spray, and this is the method you're going to use to not stain your lace, ladies. Whether you dyeing it jet black, red, blue, all those harsh colors that may accidentally stain your lace, this is what you do. You grab your Got to Be can spray and you spray on the lace. Go dry it until it get hard. Now we're going to go in with jet black from Adore, and we're going to use the watercolor method. As I said, make sure you use more of warm hot water. As you can see, I am going to make sure I am stirring it up so we don't have any clumps, even though you won't see it on this hair. But usually you'll do this when you have red hair, blue hair, stuff like that, so you won't have patches. With black hair, I don't really see that happening, but you just want to make sure you swirl it around. So now we're about to put in our pre-plucked frontals. I'm not going to lie, our bundles come a little light, as you can see, and look at that. No stain on the lace, and look how jet black, how black this hair got immediately. As soon as I put it in, it got black immediately, you guys. Like, I cannot make this up. So yeah, that's how you do not stain your lace, and you just let it soak as much as you want, however deep and dark you want the color. I'm usually not a jet black hair girl, but this wig is for my birthday and I am going with jet black this year. I know, surprisingly, right? I was thinking about doing a skunk spot in my hair and maybe doing it red, my signature color, or blue, but I'm gonna just keep it, you know, sexy, grown, and jet black. And today I'm going to show you guys how to rinse out your pre-plucked frontals after you have watercolored it jet black. If you want to know how I did that without staining my lace, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and my link, and make sure you turn on that bell because I will be dropping a full tutorial on this look. However, this is our raw Indian bundles, our raw Indian pre-plucked frontals, and our raw Indian 3-part closures. We are known for having the softest, silkiest bundles ever. As you can see on the screen, our quality is A1. It's amazing. Very, very long lasting hair. I never had to deal with no tangling, no shedding, no anything. As you can see on the screen, this is our pre-plucked frontal. As you can see, it is already plucked. You do not have to go through the hassle of having a very thick frontal and having to pluck it all day. As I said before, I did the watercolor method and I did this jet black. You want to make sure when you rinsing out that jet black that you have on cold water, ladies. Cold water, not hot water. Hot water will make it bleed. As you can see by the water, it is now clear, and that's how you want it to look, and that's how you know that you rinsed it completely. As you can see, it is amazing. Make sure you follow me on my social media, and also make sure you follow our hair page, and make sure you purchase your pre-plucked frontals, your 3-part closures, and also raw Indian extensions. We are now having a New Year's Eve sale. Make sure you shop with us, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. Now you can see on the screen, we are about to go in with coloring our bundles now. I mean, the 40-inch is 40-inching, and y'all, I love it. So you're going to make sure you stir it around. Like I said before, everything is really like repetitive. All you have to do is just visually watch this and you'll get it in a second, I promise you. So you just make sure you swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. And make sure y'all follow me on all of my social media. I'll have my social media link down in the description below, and follow my hair page and my last page. So we're just going to put my bundle in there. And y'all can see the bundles are actually a little light. So I'm going to get it jet black, and you're going to see the final results. So now we are taking that bundle out. Do you see the color of that water? Do you see the color of the bundle? This is how it should look when you're watercoloring your bundles, no matter what color it is. You want it to be clear, and if you don't know, the undertone of black hair is green, so it looks a little green and yellow, but all of that jet black dye is actually on the bundle now, and now we have jet black hair, and we literally can do this in under 5 minutes. So the watercolor method is really, really easy. If you haven't checked out my red, go from black to red, make sure you go check that out. That video actually went viral. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. But this is exactly how black the bundle should look and how clear your water should look. You seen how dark that water was at first? That's when you know all of the color has sustained on your hair. So now that we colored everything, we are finally making the wig, and we're going to go in with my 22-inch wig stand and the dome mesh cap. Make sure it's a dome mesh cap. So I do let my bundles air dry. As you can see, look at that raw Indian body wave. Make sure y'all shop Hollywood bundles. If you want quality hair that lasts you 3+ years, no tangling, no shedding. I've never had a frontal bald. I usually use it until it's like no frontal left. 100% customer return rate. Everybody loves it. So when you place your frontal on here, and if it don't have those loopy looks, you see how I'm pulling it? If it does not look like that, you have your frontal on the wig placed wrong. This can mess up your whole wig. Make sure you get this part right. This part is the most tedious of making a wig. Everything else is a breeze. Now we're going to go in with sewing it in, and we're just going to go under and come out, go under and come out. And we're literally taking the needle through the hair and through the dome mesh cap, and we literally is sewing it attached to each other. So we'll get repetitive, so just make sure you get you some snacks and just watch the video so you can learn. So when you're done, look at what I'm doing on the screen. Make sure you go through and go through the string so it can be tied very tight and it won't be loose. Look how consistent this is. If it's not consistent, it's not done right. If you're a beginner, of course, it may not look like this, but long as you are consistent with your sewing, I promise you, your wig will be fine, even if it's not this neat. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm gonna make sure everything is really, really sleek, very neat. I just don't play around. That's just me. Another view of how consistent I got the frontal on, and like I said before, this is the most tedious part. Do not mind my room. I've been working my butt off. My birthday is next week, Capricorn season. If you're a Capricorn, make sure you drop that in the comments below. So now we're finally about to sew in the bundles, and I made sure I place my bundles, no matter what inch it is, I place it at the very, very end so you can get your true length. I don't put it all the way up. I literally do it at the tip of the bottom of the cap. So as you can see on the screen, I am going in and I am pulling out. I'm going in and I'm pulling out. You're going through the hair and you're going through the dome mesh cap, and then you're coming out And you're just going to keep doing it and keep doing it. And make sure it's as tight as possible. You don't have to do it where as though it's so tight like when a person is going to sew in on your actual natural hair. Just make sure it's tight enough where as though none of the tracks will come loose from your wig. When I first started doing wigs, I did have tracks coming loose because, you know, I was new to it. Just make sure you do it really, really nice and neat and tight enough. And see me, I'm going to make sure I use one of my little pointy sticks, not the thing that I actually use to thread, and I'm going to make sure I clip that in so I know my placements. That's a really, really easy way for you guys to do that. So now we're getting more and more and more to the top, and I am just doing the same thing. It's being very repetitive. Just make sure you watch the screen. So now we is finally at the top of the wig, you guys. Watch the screen. I am going through the actual track and then going through the dome mesh cap. And sometimes I'm actually sewing it to the frontal as well. I make sure my last track and all of my tracks are literally lined up together. You see how close that is? So you won't see no gaps. You won't see no cap. You won't see no dome mesh cap. And this is how it should look. And like I said, once you get to the end, we're going to take it through like I did before. Make sure it's tight. You can double it up or do it once. I usually always do it double because I just want to make sure it's secure. So you want to bring it through, come through the string, and you want to do that. Pick up your scissors and make sure you cut that. Don't play with my consistency and don't play with my sewing. I know how to do sewings. I know how to do wigs. And if you know how to make a wig, you know how to do a sewing. That's simple. It's just very simple. We are now finally done. Y'all know I'm a side part curl girl, and we got our 40-inch wig. This is my birthday wig, you guys, and I cannot wait to show out. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. It's Capricorn season. Make sure y'all leave your birthdays. I'm a 103 baby. Let me know when your birthday is. Follow me on all of my TikToks and my social media. I will have all of that linked in the description below, and I cannot wait to see you guys next year. February is next month. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell because we ain't fucking around. See you guys in my next video. Bye.